Good afternoon. We're a little bit early, but better late than never. No, actually, that's not the phrase at all, is it? So I couldn't wait to join you guys this afternoon. It's been a really exciting session in the middle of the day, which is really unusual in terms of what happens. Let me just bring this a bit closer. I think it's too far from me. So I'm going to just get myself ready so that we can start taking the trade cards at 1 p.m. rather than later. Yeah, it's better. I think it's just positioning myself ready to go. So, let's start. Okay, that's better. So the market is declining, and it's been quite a rapid decline in terms of where things are. It looks like everything's hotting up in the Middle East, and I think that's the main cause of what's going on today. Just trying to get my mouse to behave. It's just not doing what I want it to do. That's better. I think it's better. Would help if I didn't have it upside down, right? Idiot. So what's it been doing? 4,057. Been down to 4,043. So we'll see where it goes and how far this slide actually extends. So far, the 1 minute. So that's the bottom. It was at 7 this morning. Got to here at 11. Still a selling hour, but maybe it's reversing. Yeah. Maybe, just maybe, wants to go up. Let's see. But we just follow whatever the trade cards tell us. Oh, that's it. This one. I can see you guys now. So it's incredible how sensitive it actually is to what's going on, the geopolitics of the world, and America's news in terms of their jobs, their interest rates, etc., etc., etc. So all of that is very, very important for the price of gold. Now, it's important to different people for different things. So it's important to people that are investing in gold, that buy and hold typically. So they want to see the price of it going up. Obviously, it makes you feel good, but it's a non-income bearing. It doesn't bear an income, and so therefore, it's something that you just hold. Preservation of wealth is given to people as presents, wedding presents, especially amongst the Indian community, and it's given because it, again, in case of hardship, you can cash in, buy it. You can sell gold at any point in most parts of the world. And gold is about 5,000 years old. So it's outlived every currency that's ever existed, every system, every empire. It's outlived everything in that respect. So gold is as old as, the oldest religions. And it's going to be around. So now it has industrial uses, jewelry, so we wear it, and then we have assets, and then we have reserves for the banks, so they hold that in reserve. So lots and lots of different uses of gold. But now here, what we're doing is we're using it to generate income. We're trading it. So the advantage of what we do is we can buy gold, we can put an option in to buy gold, and we can put an option in to sell. And if we're right, we can make money whether we're buying or selling gold. And so therefore we can make money regardless of whether the market's going up or down. So do that occasionally, and occasionally you have some success. I'm going to press the button, by the way, at 1 o'clock. It's a sell, okay, which is interesting because the market is just rising. So New York has just opened. we'll see what it thinks of where the market's going to go. There could be some retracement. It's been selling all day, basically. So is there going to be a jump up, or is it going to continue its journey down? So the system that we have, which is a AI machine learning intelligent system that's developing itself and it's learning, is indicating a sell. And remember, we're only on the 5-minute time frame, so it's not a big time frame in terms of where it's saying that it's going to go to. So within the next 5 minutes, it's saying it's going to be selling. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, but it's a algorithmic machine learning system that has no emotions. It doesn't care what we think. Yeah, it doesn't care in terms of what our feelings are. It just takes millions of data points and it digests those and it spits out a load of information, whether that's a sell, a buy, a neutral. Then it gives you a probability score, and then it gives you what happened on the last candle for 5 minutes, and finally it gives you targets. Okay, it's right probably 85-90% of the time, but it has to be followed correctly. So yeah, that's the skill. The skill isn't that I'm not teaching you how to read charts or put on indicators or buy indicators. Nothing here to sell. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next couple of hours. Okay, so and I do this because I love to teach. Yeah, I love to share my knowledge. I love for other people to benefit from this system. That in terms of developing it, I haven't developed anything. There's a team that's developed the machine learning. You know, TradingView supplies the charts. StreamYard supplies the software for me to be able to talk to you. But the system I've developed is one of implementing all of this stuff, having a plan going forward, how to interpret the trade cards so that we win more often than we lose. So my job is to educate you to be able to use this. Okay? And that's it. And I do it completely free. There's no direct cost to you. There's no membership. There's no affiliate marketing. We're not an MLM company or anything like that. Yeah. TWK literally is that. It's just trade with Cam. Okay. So that was, we had a sell and it was buying. So we don't enter the market at all. Okay. So we never enter the market if we're going to be selling and the candle's green. Now we could if we wanted to, but it's 4 minutes past. Okay. So in 1 minute, we're going to pull down the next trade card and see where the data points to where we're going to go with the market. Okay. So that's our job this afternoon. I want to take a bit of profit on a trade that I took at 1 o'clock. So it's great. First trade of the afternoon session and profit. And that's what we're here to do. Generate profit for your trading. So the sell conditions at 4 minutes past 5, it's selling. Yeah. 57 was TP1. So it hit TP1 if you wanted that. But it's entirely up to you. You have to make the decision. Am I going to go for this trade? The thing is, if you don't go for the trade, you're not going to make any money. Simple, right? And so you got to be in it to win it kind of thing. So I took that trade, made some money, I'm out of it. Thank you very much. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So next trade card, what does it do? Still selling. My camera decides to go off when it feels like it. I'm not leaving you, but my camera does. So it's something that just within its settings, I just can't get this thing to sort itself out. Really, really annoys me in terms of what it's doing and how it actually does this, right? So and it just seems to have a mind of its own. But anyway, we will resolve it. So if my camera turns off, I've not abandoned you, okay? I've not left. It's just playing silly buggers like it does a lot of the time. So if you're here, say hello, say good afternoon, and let me know where you are talking to us from, where you're based, and what brought you here. It'd be nice to have some kind of conversation. So the selling side of it continues. We had a trade card which said sell, that's it, TP1. So if you took that trade, so you should be looking at TradingView or some form of charting software on your own device. You shouldn't be relying on the screen that I've got, because you shouldn't. Okay, you should have your own. If you haven't got that, let me know, and I'll send you a link to that. It's just TradingView. Just download the software. It's free. It's completely free. Okay. So hit TP1. Market's gone back slightly. Okay. I took a profit just before that trade. I trade some with you guys simply because the work that I do here means that I have to pay full attention to you rather than myself. So I'll take some trades, I won't take some trades. I tend to trade before I arrive here in the morning and then late at night, so that my own trading continues. But yeah, so 1307, and market New York doesn't appear to be doing anything at this moment in time. It's just sitting here, just doing nothing, right? But the data is a different story altogether. That never sits down and does nothing. That's working out all the time where we should be. So we're at TP1 again, right? In 3 minutes time, we'll put down another trade card. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, click on that QR code and you'll instantly get something called TWK Lite on Telegram. And you'll be able to follow me with a lighter version of the full-blown trade card that we've got. Yeah? So that's heading towards TP2. Whether it does or not, doesn't matter. Now you've got a profitable trade. So you either close it down and take the profit, or you continue with the trade, but at the same time you push the your stop loss to better than break even. Okay, so where your entry is, push it better than break even, and then you can just carry on letting the market drop. And the worst thing that can happen, goes back, hits your stop loss, which is TP1, so you make money. That's the technique that I teach. That you remove the risk off the table as quickly as possible. And if you can remove that risk to break even or better, then you cannot lose any money doing what we're doing. Which is the fear, right? That's everybody's fear is, I want to lose money. Well, you lose money all the time. Yeah, as soon as you flush your toilet in the morning, you lost some money. It's cost you money. Right? So let's forget about that one. Yeah, we all spend money from the moment we wake up in the morning. Turning the tap on, putting the kettle on, every single thing costs us money. Now, this thing can actually make you money. It can make you a lot of money. So this morning we had Raja, 2% up for the day, done by about 9:30. Morning, Edwin. How you doing? Hope you're well. So, where is the market? So it's gone past TP1. It's heading towards TP2 on that particular trade. We're going to take another trade card at 2 o'clock. Sorry, what am I talking about? 10 past 1. I think it's starting 5 minutes early. Actually confused me today. So the market's heading down. Yeah, it's saying that it's because of the continued hostilities in Iran, and apparently Trump's preparing a ground invasion. He must be desperate, right? Who do I think it's going to go? Good God. Tried that with Iran, tried that everywhere. It never works, especially for the Americans. But that's fine. We have nothing to do with that. 10 past. We have no control over that. We're not in politics. We are in the business of making money, trading gold, selling. But we don't go into a sale on a buy candle. Having said that, the entry, it can actually give you a better entry. So I acknowledge if you want to do that. I tend not to. So gold could drop significantly if this war carries on. It carries on being so bearish. So I'll show you the days. So dropped from here recently. Yeah, 15th of June, 17th of June. Yeah, Wednesday, Tuesday, all the way down, all the way up, down, coming on its way down again. Could it go further than that? 3,997? Of course it could. Okay? Of course it could. But that's why we have stop losses. That's why we take our money when it's on the table. All right? And that's what we're getting to. So welcome Edward. Thanks for saying hello. Anybody else want to say hi? It'd be my pleasure. If you've got any questions, ask them. And if you've got some ideas, let me know. I don't want to be hearing that you're doing some kind of strategy that's not this. If you have your own strategy, I respect you for that. If you want to listen in, that's lovely. Yeah, if you learn something, beautiful. What I find is the biggest problem that you have is if you actually try and bridge two strategies. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, the man that chases two rabbits ends up catching none, and it goes very hungry. And I believe it's the same with trading. I could be wrong. Could be very, very wrong. You may have a system that I don't know what it does, but I certainly don't believe that we should be trading more than one strategy, because it just confuses the hell out of your brain. You may think you're handling it well, but it doesn't really work that way. So that's a big problem. Okay. So market's buying all of a sudden. I think there's going to be a bounce at some point. I really do. You can't keep selling. But for now, that's what the data's pointing at. And you can't argue with data. And this particular data is right 85 to 90% of the time, especially to TP1. Especially to TP1. Raj, he's back. The man returns. So Raj hit 2% this morning about 9:30. Excuse me, I've not been sleeping a lot the last few days. Football on Saturday night and the market last night. But I love it. It doesn't matter. So we've got one more minute and we'll see what goes. I'm just going to take a picture because I need to. Okay, just need to report back something to a project that I'm doing. And I should be with you in 1 minute when we're ready to take the next trade card. 15 minutes pass. Right, we're ready. We are ready. Here we go. Still selling, even though the candle's going up, right? So the trade data is pointing to the market's reversed sharply, just having a little up. As I was saying, the data points to one thing, the market starts doing whatever it actually feels like. There's nothing that we can do about it, nothing that we can control. But it doesn't matter, right? We don't need to control it. We just need to know where it's going. Okay? So that's where we are. We just need to know where that market's going, put our trades in, make our money, and go home. Keeping it as simple as we possibly can. Okay? So you're trading with Cam this afternoon using the latest, the absolutely cutting edge of technology to try and give us the clues, as it were, the breadcrumbs as to where the market's going. Okay? No guarantees. But there's no guarantees in life anywhere, anyway, right? Nothing guarantees 100% success. The only thing that guarantees 100% success is effort, consistency, turning up, discipline, those kind of things. That really does guarantee it, right? And that's where we sit. And I sit right on the edge of work hard, get what you want, right? And it all comes with that. Somebody that works consistently with discipline can't really fail, can they? Yeah. So we had a sell, market is buying, you wouldn't be entering. So do not enter. And don't think, oh, the data's all wrong and I've got to go somewhere else. No, don't do that. Right? The data is not wrong. The market is not doing what the data is saying. Okay? Market's not doing that. But the market's not been doing that for a little while now. Been really up against all the fundamentals that are established, and it's driving people crazy. It's a lot of problem for traders at this moment in time because it's so of the moment driven. Yeah, and that's a big problem. So what's the purpose of this afternoon and what we're doing? Well, what we're doing here is learning to trade basically for free. I do 4 hours a day, 8 till 10 and 1 till 3. So the trading comes out of the dark. We do it in a community setting, in the comfort of your own home at a time to suit you. And there's 23 hours that you can trade, and the system that we employ actually gives you trading ideas 23 hours a day. Excuse me. Gosh. So it gives you this facility 23 hours a day. So you can trade at a time that suits you, not at a time when the signals come through, which is the conventional way of doing things, isn't it? That's what happens. Yeah, somebody sits there. We've done it. We've dealt with somebody. Absolutely brilliant. Faultless. They're still human. And I just think that machines now are so good. So getting so far ahead of the curve instead of what a human being can do in this space. Okay, so it's 19 minutes past. You would not have taken that trade. That's why I'm not talking about it. It was a sell. No doubt the market was saying it's selling, and it was right. Nothing wrong with it. The fact is, the price was actually going up. So what are we going to do about that? What are we going to do? Absolutely nothing. We're going to do nothing. We're going to take the next signal, which is now. Still selling. 58%. So the drop. Yeah, there you go. And it did it. Yeah, it did it. Took a nice profit on that. Nice profit. And it does that. It did that this morning for quite a while. And then we suddenly clicked into gear, TP2, TP3, TP4. I don't think we did a 5 this morning, but we certainly did a 4. So that's where it's at. That's where the market's at. I think it's got my facial, it's tracking my face. So, but I don't know what's causing it to turn itself off. No idea. So could have had a nice little drop there. Still saying selling. I don't think we had a brilliant trade. No, I've got an OBSBot tiny camera. Tiny little thing. Yeah. So it has facial tracking. Yeah, lovely profits this morning. Did you trade? What time did you trade? Because the first hour, 8 till 9, was a bit slow, but we smashed it after that. Good. I'm glad you're making profit. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. So the market is indicating a sell. The data's pointing to a sell, but it's ranging is the best way I can put it. Every minute it's changing. So take TP1s. We had that this morning. Raj was on first thing and he said it's a TP1 day. And I thought it was a TP1 day, which it was, until it wasn't. And then you could have had TP3, TP4 earlier this morning. But all the trades that we were going to take were really, really good. So 22 minutes past, 3 minutes before we get the next, or we take down next trade card. I'm just going to grab a glass of water. I forgot it. So you can give me 2 minutes. I'll leave everything on. And I'll just step down the stairs, okay? Do 2 minutes, guys. And then we'll be ready to take the next trade card. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's on face tracking, isn't it? But that shouldn't turn it off. So market rising again. "24 minutes. Got 1 more minute." New York pushing up nicely. Let's see what's happening. So as Edwin would say, I think it's Edwin, Mr. Lag. Forgive me if I've forgotten your first name. There's not very many people. I love it. You guys can read that. 25 minutes past. Neutral. Yeah, brilliant. It is very addictive, isn't it? So we've got a neutral trade card. The market is pushing. Right? Let me just redo the my chart so you can see better. So market's in a state of confusion, if you like. The data is not conclusive in any way, shape or form in terms of how it is. So let's see, start slipping, just raging. New York doesn't really made up its mind where it wants to go, but that doesn't mean we can't make any money. Tight market takes time, takes effort, takes patience, takes discipline to really get going. Okay, with time, if you put in the hours and learn, it's a great business. We're meeting with one of my existing clients who trades with us. Started, traded, knows what they're doing. Started trading with us about 3 months ago, maybe 4. Account's gone from 3,000 or 4,000. So next month, the month after, I'm going to hit 25 grand. I'm going to start doing withdrawals then. I haven't really withdrawn anything, the odd bits here and there. But it's wonderful to read that. So with compounding, it's a very easy business to grow quite quickly with a small amount of capital. It really is. So with the system we have now, it's not difficult to trade. Not difficult at all. So in 2 minutes, we'll take the next trade card. Okay? So I promised you last week I was going to get myself a clock or something that could prompt me. I still haven't managed to do it. Keep buying all sorts of junk off that particular company that starts with A. But at the same time, I haven't found anything that I don't remember looking, to be honest with you. 28, 2 more minutes we've got. Okay, and then we will press the button on the next trade card and we'll get some guidance on where the market is going. The trade card itself, trade cards itself are data driven, so it's nothing to do with human emotions or anything like that. Nobody's thinking, oh, what should I put in, or I feel like this. It's pure data. Okay, and that means I was looking at one of those kitchen timer. You don't have to keep setting it because I just need a reminder every 5 minutes, like press a button, press a button, press a button. So yeah, I looked at that and then I felt like kind of got turned away from it and I couldn't make up my mind. So I don't want to be setting it every 2 minutes to remind me every 5 minutes. So 29 minutes. That's 1 more minute. By the way, thank you for your ideas. Everyone is really appreciated. It's really nice to have conversations and be a part of what you guys are doing and have you as a part of what I'm doing. Always trying to improve your experience of this channel. And thank you very much. If you are first time here, if you would subscribe, I would really be very, very grateful. 2 reasons. One is it will help you. And if you press the bell icon, then the other thing you'll do is it will help you to come and join. If you resonate with what I'm doing, and bear in mind that we're never ever going to ask you for any money for any of this, right? So it would help you, and it would help me because it would make it would tell the algorithm that the content is good and that it's relevant to trading. And the other thing is, with 59 subscribers away from having 1,000 traders following us. 941 subscribers in 2.5 months. It's like nuts. Yeah? So 59 more. Come on, help me. Help me. Actually, I'm gonna put a clue start to the thing. See if my Facebook audience will help me. See what it goes. It'll happen anyway. It doesn't matter actually. Just kidding. So 31. Sorry, I think I'm the Mr. Trade card. Still selling. That's all it's coming back with. 68%. Yeah, thinks the market's going down. The data's all pointing to the market going down. And yet the market continues to rise. So sometimes there is, and when this happens, you know, hello? What is it called when the data's pointing to the market going up and the market's going down, or the other way? There's a, what's that word? Divergence, right? So sometimes what's happening is the data's saying the market's going down and the market's going up. Yes, and it's called divergence. That's the word. I haven't used that for ages. It's called divergence. So it's doing the opposite. The market's doing the opposite of what the data's saying.
So the candles are going the opposite to what the RSI is doing.
You see? You learn something new every day. Actually, I already knew that. I haven't used it for ages. So I don't use indicators, don't need them because I use this system. But if you use an indicator-based system like RSI, the daily moving average, which is what traditionally, before really this technology came along, that was the technology. A lot of that was put into place by brokers to try and help clients to learn the art of trading. Some of it's fantastic stuff. Things like Fibonacci, people that use it swear by it because it's technical analysis, and they run their businesses for trading from technical analysis. I run my business from geopolitical news because I'm a political animal and I know what's going on in the world. I understand money from spending 6 years as an IFA qualifying and understand the art of money. So we all have our own little way. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be back next week, Edwin. Yes, it is nice and bearable actually. Yes, I think it's easier to sleep, isn't it, when it's like this? I'm just looking to see what the temperature is. 24, very comfortable, isn't it? That's lovely. It has been very hot, and I've had to close all my doors because we had contractors in. It was unbearable at times actually. So yes, we are always grateful, and it's incredible in terms of how much the weather actually affects us and how it affects us. We've got 1 more minute to take the next trade card, so we're going to do that. Market's going up, divergence, as Mrs. Joe just pointed out to us. My machine's telling me it's selling and the actual market's buying. Technical analysis, data's pointing to selling and the market's actually buying. Okay, so change to a buy. Yeah, change your character, but be careful. Okay. Changing market can throw everybody else off, can throw us all off. So be careful. Be very, very careful. I'm going to look at this now. So it's a buy. The signal's good from a point of view that the market's buying. So let's track it. So 64 is my TP1. All the way up to 72 for TP5. No guarantees of it going anywhere. Watch your trade. Have your stop losses in place and everything else that you need. Okay. Want to just look at my trades for a few minutes? So we slip down, we go back up, right? So 61 is where it's at. Your hard stop is below that. Trade stop's near there. If you took that trade. So ranging but rising. Okay, so ranging but rising market. So if you look at the lows, they're getting higher and higher, and if you look at the highs, they're getting higher. So they're called higher highs and higher lows. So that means the market generally is rising. Okay, and that's where it's at. I just need to copy and paste. Strange market last few days. Market coming back, so we were in a buy and it's beginning to rise, but it's still ranging and it's really difficult. So keep things tight and keep things really manageable, managed. Okay, keep your ones, take the profit because it could just bounce back next minute. There's no real clear to what's going on. Okay. And that's where it's at. Okay, so we were TP1 was 64, it's at 62 at the moment, so still below that. It's been to 63, 64. So just be careful. Your market's just not behaving in any way that it should be behaving. As Mrs. J says, divergence. The divergence, what they say is that the data is pointing one way, the market's going another. Usually the RSI, RSI is coming down, the market's going up, or the RSI is going up, the market's going down. Market divergence is a thing, and it's real, and it's happening now. So it's catching all the data out all the time, but being moved by geopolitical news. Simple, isn't it? Yeah, that's what's moving it. That's what's moving the market, and that's what continues to move the market. Sorry, I missed the 40. Need that timer, need that clock. Selling, see, buy, sell, it's really confusing then. It's ranging market. And one set of data says buy, 5 minutes later it says sell. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. So just be careful. That's all I'm going to say. And one of the ways to overcome this kind of market is if you make a decision that the market's going up. So I'm only going to take those trades that are going to be buying. It's another way of thinking, right? And it's got to be what's happening is you're backing yourself. Okay, it's you backing yourself. So the trade cards generally are very, very good. Yeah, that's TP2 now on that trade. So even when it appears that things are messing around, that things are not working, they actually are. And the other thing you've got to do on a day like this is when the profits appear, just take them. Do not be in a position whereby you are, chasing the market. Profit there, take it. Profit there, take it. Profit there, take it. All the time. That's the way to be, okay? TP1s. Raj said it this morning. He hit 2% on TP1s this morning. $43. Got a couple. We've got a minute that is 44. I mean, buys looking beautiful. I've only been buying this morning. It's been doing that for about 9 months. You should follow a trader that I only really bought. But I also felt the market was near or about the bottom, so wait for it to drop. I wait for it to drop. So within the strategy, you develop your own strategy. That's all I'm saying to you. Is that's what you do. Yeah. Guys, I want your help. I'm 59 subscribers away from reaching 1,000. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that as a favour to me today. Get your mates to do it. Right, ask people, come on. Can we get to 1,000 today? That's all I need. Go over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Yeah? Tell you where we're at. Exactly right now. Yeah, 59 subscribers. Got 941. Right? So come on. Help me here. Not like it costs you anything, right? Yeah, we'll get there. We will definitely get there. Today or tomorrow. to hit that. 2.5 months in. It's the 13th. So reality is we started around the 1st of May. We started before that, but we just kind of messing around. Nothing was going on. Got used to that format, and now here we are. Followed by almost 1,000 traders, which really pleases me because we're obviously doing something that actually is appealing to people. So yeah, 46. We keep missing this. Market's buying, but only 56% confidence. So that, in the direction that it's going in, is still very good. And Serenity 3 is TP 5, we're at 64, so 100 pips down the road. I'm making some decent profits. So let's see. Heading towards the quarterly hour. New York has, let's see what it's on. What's the hour's done? It's going to be a buying hour. Yeah. So taken that last hour of London out, taken half of this one out, continue its rise. There's the 5 minutes. So it'll hit this and it will meander and see if it wants to go through. It may do. But again, like I said, we're not really dependent on it yet. That's rising beautifully. That's TP1. Yeah. There's money in this market. Here she goes. Come on. So I was saying that it would hit this level here probably. So it's at these levels. There she goes. Yeah. TP2 coming up now. There it is. That's TP2. Trading with you on this one. Nice profit. Coming back a little. It's a strong push. Nice. $66 is TP2. Got 1 more minute. So the minute doesn't mean you come out of all your trades. You can be trailing your stop loss now. So the first 3 steps, the fundamentals: enter, stop loss, TP. Manage your trade thereafter. Try and get to break even as soon as you can. Break even with your stop loss, that is. Once your stop loss is better than break even, you've got a guaranteed profit no matter how small it is. More importantly, you can't lose any money. That's what I go for all the time. That's how I trail a lot of my profits. So when I get 200 pips, 300 pips, I think it was last week or the week before, I got 1,800 pips on the trade. Just because I trailed my stop. So what I do is about 50 pips in. Obviously, it's moving really fast. I would put my stop loss there. So minimum profit I can make is 50 pips. Then if it gives me 200, 250, 300, 500, the other thing is I can forget about the trade. I'm not taking any risk with that trade, so I don't need to take it into account. I can carry on trading. Really funny afternoon. Not seeing one like this, bro. Yeah, definitely, brother. There's money to be made. It's ranging in a strange way, right? But you know what? It's money all the same. Money is, that's all it is, right? It's a money loving afternoon, right? Yeah. 50, let's go. Buy 69%. It continues on the journey. Yeah, 4076 is TP5. So we'll take that. A bit of retracement on the 5 minutes. Still very, very, very healthy trading. Very blocky. Look, there, range up, range up. Yeah, messing around, red up. So yes, indeed, money to be made, right? So Raj, have you, because obviously this morning you'd hit 2%, right? So have you now started trading again? That's what I'd like to know. What are your thoughts on that? And you have to be honest with me, right? I can't check up, but you have to be honest. And if you have, why? Yeah. And not because, you know, I'm not your school teacher or I'm not your keeper, but in terms of what's led you to that, if you've done, and if you haven't, then what's the discipline that's keeping you real now, right? So we continue on our journey to improve as traders. We continue on our journey to learn and grow both mentally and our bank balances, right? That's really what it's all about. The reason that we're all here is because we want to make money from the trading. We want to extract money in a safe way, right, without endangering a lot of money that's ours. So you do that with careful trading, following a system, and using stop loss. Yeah. So all trades, the second thing or the first thing after you press the button to enter is taking a stop loss in. Okay. And that is where it always should be. And that's the mantra that you need to follow. Okay. So market is at 55. Where are we? %65 confidence. Still buying. Same range. We continue to make money from everything that's here. Not difficult at all. Just mount my phone on. Keep having to look down at it. Market continues to rise, we continue to buy, and we continue to make profits. Yeah. 66, just below TP1. But we've been here before. There's plenty of money to be made, and you can see that. So it seems to have shaken up the morning of, oh, it's going to be selling because of oil this, oil that. Still nowhere near. Still what? 66, 60 odd dollars, 55, $60 off the base, off the top. So there's plenty of headroom for this market to continue on its way up. So possibly here, where that was created. And then here is where the market started last night. Sorry, yes, this is where it was. So it's just come down and down and down and down. So the reality is 4111 is where the market actually opened. It's never been there. The highest been is 4090. But it could be on its way back. Let's see. So 65, 67 is TP1. Just slip back a little bit. So we're going to the top of the hour, 2 o'clock. We're going to take the next trade card in 3 minutes. If you're not trading with us because you don't know what's going on, message me, we'll go and have a chat. If you want the trade cards that we use, just scan that QR code and get yourself onto the light version of TWK's trade cards. And you get a feel and a taste for what it is that we're doing. And that will really give you an insight for nothing, no obligation, nothing, no commitment. Yeah. And things are continuing, right? Continuing beautifully unfolding in the afternoon. Yeah. So we've got profit on that trade. We're a buy. We should be in profit. Markets continuing to improve, continuing to ride higher. Yeah. So for this session, hit this 67. It's going back. Probably go through that. And sometimes, you know, when you move your stop loss to better than break even, it's sometimes good to hold your nerve. Yeah. Just leave it in. Not cost you anything. And then if it kicks you out at 20 pips, 30 pips profit, well, and it goes lower, well, you can get in again. Yeah. That's 2 o'clock. Let's take the next card. Still buying. Yeah, that's what the indicator is. The market data is pointing to a market that continues to buy. Remember, we don't enter buy trades when the candle is a red. It's the only caveat that I use when I'm trading. I spoke to Raj yesterday, same thing. He's exactly the same as me. no trading in the opposite direction to where the market is. Of course, you can enter now, for instance, and you get a better entry, and you make more money. No, it's true, isn't it, Raj? We just don't do it. Yeah, we just don't do it. The thing is now, I think before, when we had manual signals, then I think it was, you could do that. Because sometimes you felt, oh my God, what's going on? I won't get another signal. So we have this scarcity. You don't know when the next one's going to turn up. The system we have now, we know that in 4 minutes or 3 minutes, we can press the button again. Compound calculator, exactly. Whatever retracement we get just fills it back. Yeah, it goes back, changes it back. So for the last 3 minutes been selling, so you wouldn't enter for a buy at that point. Okay? It'll give you a much better entry when that buy comes back. Much better. These are lessons and patterns to learn because they keep repeating and repeating and repeating. Sometimes you're in the same trade all day long. It just keeps ranging. Wow, that's a big retracement, isn't it? And that's why you use your stop loss. When that happens, that could go so far down. It's going to be a fantastic buying entry. Could have been a fantastic sell. That's too quick for most. That's far too quick for most. And then it does that. So 1 more minute, and off we go. Ready for the next trade cards. And we'll see where we go, where the trade takes us, where the market is going to be this afternoon. Again, like I said, it fascinates me. Even when I'm not trading, it fascinates me, because that is the economy functioning, telling you what price gold is at against the dollar, what the dollar is doing. Because we can trace, or we can look at a lot of what the dollar does, how it behaves. So 5 past, neutral, understandable in a way, going up and down. Yeah. Treating it as a business, take a yearly payout. That's a brilliant way of what you're doing there, Raj. Yeah, trading it for the year, taking his money, start again. Yeah, not all of it. No point in starting with the same amount, unless it was like £30,000-40,000. Yeah, there's no point in starting back with £1,000 if you got 50,000, 100,000 in the account. Leave 20 grand in there. Yeah, and start. Grow the account. Grow the account. So we had a buy. Sorry, we had neutral. I get used to neutral sometimes when you're a trader. Right? You don't want to press the button. Happens. It happens all the time. So Roger's clearly got a plan, he's got a yearly payout, he does his full-time job, he works, so that's what he uses to pay his way. He's growing his account, not withdrawing until it gets to a point where he can take a year's salary. That's a solid plan. Now you got some direction, right? You put the direction into your satellite navigation. Yeah, that's what it's doing. I think that's for you, Raj. Edwin's asking, how far have you been following your plan? To the moon. So market's gone back there, going up now towards TP1 on the latest. So 2 more minutes, we're going to take the next trade signal and we'll see where that goes, okay? So Raj, how far have you been following your plan? I followed it to the letter, by the way, but if you ask me, follow it to the letter. Obviously, it doesn't always go the way I want it to go. There's always the odd trade here and there that where I make more money, less money, but you've got to course correct all the time. And that's what the day diary is for. You write down your balance, you write down the percentage, you write down what you want the balance to be at the end of the day. If you get it, as close as you get it, get it. It's a few quid short, don't worry about it. It's a few quid over, don't worry about it. That'll all even itself out. I think the important thing is having a plan. If you can do that, then that's it. Edwin, you asking me, you asking Raj? So 9 minutes past now. That's a bit tough. I didn't know I could tilt that. Personally speaking, I think once I blew a few accounts, even though I'd made 10, 12, 15% some days, none of it was ever enough. So it was always a case of chasing. The more I made, the more I wanted. And then what I concluded from that was a gambling mentality. And the fact is that I wouldn't blow my account, which is what I ended up doing. So now it's a case of, have a percentage figure that you want to achieve on a daily basis, and as soon as you've achieved it, stop trading. Don't come back into the market, don't look at it. Okay, buying 63%, here. That's a red candle. Now it's green. You can get in. See what happens. Candle's red again. It did go green, so I got in. So that's either a better entry, or you're thinking, oh God, I'm not going to enter this trade. Your choice. Neither are incorrect right now. Time will prove which one's the right thing to do, but neither of those are wrong at this moment in time. Okay? About 4 months now, I think. Maybe 5. One of my colleagues was using it a lot longer. The system's been around for a few years now. We were showing it last year. I test a lot of stuff before I make it public, and then I did it myself for a while. I tested it, and that's it. So market's sitting around, not doing a lot of this moment in time. I was at 63%. It's kind of mid. So Enterprise, maybe it's hit the bottom for where it wants to go. Picked up some liquidity and go back up. It's kind of sitting there at the moment, not doing much. But it will move. So New York starts stirring about 3 o'clock, which is usually when we're about finished, but it can do it at any time. Depends on market conditions, depends on what's going on. 14:14, got 1 more minute. One more minute. 1 more minute. Here we go. Just about ready now. See what it's saying. 14:14. Feels like a slow minute. Okay, let's go. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Not too short. Yeah. 56%. So market's selling. Get in. $59. Drop nicely. So hit TP1. come back slightly. As Brad was saying, this is a funny market today. There's also money to be made, right? There's also money to be made. So 17 minutes and not really doing anything, to be honest with you. Here she is, moving now towards TP1, hopefully. Slowly but surely edging downwards. $58 is TP1. Let's see what goes. Just need a toilet break. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back for the 20-minute trade call. Hello, and it's 20 past. Let's go. What is it saying to us? What's the market saying? Selling. Okay. Lo and behold, the candles are green. It's so difficult. Such a difficult market today. So many stories. I'd like to ask you something, right? What changed? How's it different now? Because I sense the difference now. It is different, isn't it? Yeah, it's very, very different now in terms of where we are, atmosphere, all of our traders. Yeah, that doesn't mean everybody's making money every day, because that just cannot happen, right? But what it does do is it tells us that the system we have is working and it's delivering, which is the most important thing. A system that keeps delivering means we got something. Yeah. It's 23 minutes past. It was saying so it's been buying. Yeah. So we're selling, we're buying, we're selling, we're buying. It's not an easy market today to trade. If you've made money, congratulations. It also means you're able to follow the system. Yeah? And following the system, knowing what you're doing, taking money from the markets is a great skill. Yeah? It's an amazing skill. I'm just adjusting my own stuff in terms of what I'm trading. 25 past. Let's take the next trade card. So we just press refresh. Buying. So we're getting this buy sell kind of conflict, if you like, in the market, because it is such a ranging market. It is so difficult at this moment in time. But you know what? We can do difficult. Because with discipline, you can handle all of that. You can handle all of those things. And the market will even out. It will start yielding returns easier than it is at the moment. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame the trade cards. It's the system itself. It's very difficult at this moment in time. It has been for the last couple of hours, or since we've been on this afternoon. I'm not sure whether New York knows whether it wants to go up or down. Mixed signals all the time. Come on, give us some direction. Let's see what the hour's doing. See what I mean? It's like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Yeah, selling hour, buying hour, selling hour. So the hour tells the same story, doesn't it? You know, these 3-4 hours cancel these out, or most of this cancel this out. So it's just a very, very raging market, which sometimes a lot of ways to make really good money, but it's quite tight. And that's the problem with it this afternoon. But hey, we're not quitters. Nice. Nice little push there. Got the buy. Oh, nice. 64. It's TP2. See what I mean? It does that. TP2. Back down again. Take your profits, right? So set your TP, set your stop loss, take your profit. That's all you need to be doing. It's a very mechanical, very, very easy system. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to overplay your card. And it takes all your profits away sometimes. Neutral, understandable. It's going back. Tough market this afternoon. Rules are there for the taking. For the people that are willing to take the market on, follow the trade cards, keep the discipline, there's plenty of money to be made. Thank you, Ray. That is such a big insight into what the trading cards are doing for us. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the screen for anybody that. Yeah. Market's returning. You can see that the lower lows are, sorry, the lows are higher. We call them lower highs, or higher lows, sorry. And then the highs are higher highs and higher lows. You can see where the market's actually trying to get to. And it will do. It will absolutely do it. Fascinates me what's going on. I think the other thing is, right, that the discipline that you've now got of losing a little bit of money, because most traders that have suffered exactly the same as you and I. But you've got to learn from that. Number one is don't quit, right? Because if you do, you're done. Yeah. Yeah, TP1's like 70, 80, 90%, doesn't it? Yeah. It's a done thing a lot of the time, isn't it? As long as you don't do stupid things. Yeah. Follow the rules. You're absolutely fine. So huge drop there. Don't know what's caused that. This is why your stop loss exists, to protect you. And it protects us all. Okay? So you parachute, fall out the plane, pull the cord, you're okay. Don't fall out the plane, you've got it. Don't use it. Keep it for the next trade. Okay. Brings uncertainty in trading. And Raj, are great lessons. Yeah. So, conversation going on YouTube. And that's the gist of it. $35 minutes. Let's see where we go. Is it neutral still? What is it going to do? Sell? Have the drop? Will it carry on? That's what the data is saying. Yeah. Data is pointing to a market that's now selling. So we can have a look, see what the hours now are doing. Selling hours, nearly engulfed all of that. It's doing exactly the opposite. It's had the drop. Going straight back to where it came from. Crazy market today. Honestly, good God, what are you doing, market? Remember the trade card said sell, okay? So we had two buying candles, which we wouldn't have got into. This one's a selling candle. So you look at this now. I think, right, is this for me? So the market's telling you, it's giving you information all the time. Yeah, the trade card is giving you information all the time. I'm giving you information all the time. Market ranging, one candle down, one candle up, one candle down, one candle up, but you can make money. Yeah, Rise has proven that. It's done 2% today. Closed out 3 profitable trades. I'm in 3. So remember we said it was a sell. Yeah. And Raj was saying TP1 is almost certain, but nothing, there's no guarantees. We're not giving you financial advice, but this is our experience of using the system and where we are with it all. Right? 56 is TP1. It's just about there. Except as soon as you say that, hops back up. So we'll look to close those 3 trades out. I'm busy this afternoon, so when I finish with you, I've got some stuff to do for the house. But I will be finished trading. Thank you for keeping me company this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. And cheers, Raj. He's up for the day. Did 2% this morning in the morning session before he started work at 10 o'clock. It's a full-time job. So Raj, hopefully a year or so down the road, will be looking to sack his boss. Whatever your thing is, whether it's extra money, learning to trade and get a skill. So there you go. That's TP2. Yeah. That's TP2. That's TP3. Yeah. And this is how the market yields you money. Patience and systems, and patience and systems and discipline. Yeah. Still selling. Certainty is 77%. Don't rely on that because it's just where the data's pointing. Okay? Just where the data's pointing. With experience, you'll learn to decipher the information. And that's what it's all about. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Straight back. After going to TP3, stop losses in, take your profit, move on, wait for the next one. Yeah, we're not fund managers, we're not waiting around for days and days and days, we need minutes. Okay? Every 5 minutes, we take a new trade card. Every 5 minutes is a new opportunity to buy or sell. Look at the market, look at yourself, see where your thoughts are, where the market's pointing, decide whether you're going to take it. Go in without hesitation. Set your stop loss, set your take profit, manage your trade. Yeah, move your stop loss. Hit stop loss, doesn't matter, it's part of the plan. Okay? If you want to make money, you've got to be prepared to lose some. That means take the risk. Yeah? It's always a risk. But if you follow the system, you'll be fine. There or thereabouts. Markets suppress, the war is no end to this war, and Strait of Hormuz, I believe, it's closed. It's open, closed, depends who you talk to or who you listen to. They all have their own versions. So there's his version, there's the Iranians' version, and there's the truth. So everybody's using propaganda wars now. But we're here, we trade the market. Yeah. So we're going to sell, and you would be now decent profits, all your sells, really good profits. One more minute, and we've got 15 minutes after that to the end of our session. Had some really interesting trades in there today. Had some difficult ones, had some easy ones. That was the easy sell. We're going to refresh in 1 minute. I'm going to take it from there. Rate hike fears always send gold down, and they become more and more real the longer the war carries on. Yeah? The longer this war carries on, there will be fluctuations, it will shoot up, and it will come down. $54, $45. Let's see where selling. Yeah. Selling. Let's see where she goes. So this pressure now, this downward pressure, dropped quite a bit. May have bottomed out, maybe another push downwards. So we wouldn't have entered that, as they are buy candles when we press the button. And we don't do that. We do not go into buys when the market, we don't go into a sell when the market's buying, and vice versa, okay? That's financial suicide doing that. So just don't do that. And there's no need, because every 5 minutes we get a reassessment of the market. We can see where the market is going, and it's telling us all the time. Yeah. Got plenty of time to trade and trade well. Don't need to take unusual and crazy risks. Yeah. So Raj is wishing you all a great afternoon. So I hope you have a great time. Hope you enjoyed the session today. But our moments been quiet, been busy, lots of activity, and sometimes very little. But been a very, very rangy, unpredictable market. So been coming up, coming down, no direction really. Whichever way you look at, no real direction to the market. $49 minutes. Here we're selling 52 TP1, been lower. $52 TP1. Crazy market. Go to 50, that's TP2. Dropping. Really interesting, 48, 49, that's TP3. Smashing it out the park this afternoon. The last few trades, making up everything that we were talking about. Still selling. Watch for retracements. Yeah, red candles. There will be parts of retracements even though the market's going down, so be careful. Okay. So almost hitting the low of the day now, 40.43, which was 6 at 7 o'clock this morning. New York wants to take part of that. And then it could come back. $46, TP2, 43, 44, Let's past TP3. The retracement, expect it. Buyers will come in at some point. Immense last 2-3 trades. Made the afternoon. Absolutely smashed it. So is it going to bounce back, or is it going to go back into down again after it has its little swan song? Interesting market. Been beautiful. Past 15-20 minutes would have made your entire session, would have made your day. Looks coming back. 48 TP1. Been lower, obviously. Into TP2 on this particular one. On the 1 minute, just checking. I'm going to take the last trade card. Could have made a day's worth of money there on the last 10-15 minutes. Really easy. Had the trade of the day just then. Closed out lovely 1% profit. So it's reversing. Not before giving us, I think, TP2 on that particular trade. We're going to do one more signal with you guys now. Oh, brilliant. Oh my God, look at this man. Would you mind sending me that as a screenshot or a message on WhatsApp? Really love that. Beautiful. Yeah, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And that's what's possible, right? When was the last time you made £200 on trading? Interesting, yeah? Love it. Really, really good. And I'm so pleased for you, because I know you came to us and said, Cam, you know what, I've lost a lot of money. Well, I'm pleased that we're part of your journey and we're making you some back. Yeah? We can give you all the tools. You're the one that's doing the heavy lifting. All the tools are here for you, okay? It's fantastic. I'm so pleased. So market's coming back now. It was still a sell, but we had some reversals. It gave us TP2 actually a minute ago. And then of course it's going to reverse. Lost my mouse somewhere. There she goes. So we're going to end for the afternoon. I want to thank you for being here. I'll be here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll do it all again. Because it truly doesn't end, to be honest with you. And it won't end. And we won't end. I will keep showing up. Regardless of whether you do or not, right? Because I love it. I love what we do. Really enjoyable. And there's nothing else like it. Yeah. So market's going down. Watch the trade cards now. So we've got a couple of minutes before I say goodbye. So thank you so much. Thanks, Raj. Thanks, Edwin, for participating. Keeps the conversation flowing. And wonderful, absolutely wonderful way to earn a living in the comfort of your own home, trading for yourself, not by yourself. That's the ethos, and that's the idea behind what we're doing. Life is good. Life is truly, truly good. So I'll be here tomorrow morning, same time in terms of 8 o'clock till 10, then 1 till 3. Really love it if you could join me. Both sessions brilliant for amount of time. Use it for what you got. If you haven't got the trade cards, scan that QR code and you'll get them immediately. It's a light version, not the full version. You need to do a couple of things, which is open and fund an account with that broker. That's the only way we get paid. But it means nothing. It makes no difference to you. Look at that. Look at that market go. Yeah, it's a huge sell. 43. So again, just about to break through the low of the day, and more money to be made. Yeah. So let's have a look. So the hour is there. The day has been absolutely smashing it down. So all the way down. Still a few days ago it was lower. 40.19. So about another 200 pips down the road. And then of course there's these. Yeah, it could continue to come down. Let's see what it goes. So I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning for the London session. So we smashed out some really impressive trading. And that's what happens. We were sat around for almost 2 hours, an hour and 20, 30 minutes. Market came alive, bang. Right. 3, 4, 5 trades, TP3, TP5, TP6 kind of thing. And there we go. So I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to end my live stream now and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Take care. Bye now.